Happy gardening 2024. So I want to take you on a quick tour of what's going on in my garden so far. This is a very young garden. I transplanted most of these seedlings about 2.5 weeks ago. We have been getting a lot of rain, so everything is green and beautiful. There's squash in this raised bed. I have herbs surrounding the complete bed. Now, in those squares on the inside of the cinder blocks, those are different types of flowers that I have in there, and it's still pretty early, so that's why some of them have bloomed and some haven't. Those are some beautiful watermelon, and one is watermelon and one is cantaloupe, and they're coming along nicely. I grew all of those from seeds. And here's a look at my beets. They're growing, flourishing. The leaves are growing really well, and I'm going to prune those because I want these to spend some time and some energy going into those beets. That's the most important part. Well, the whole plant is important, but I grew these specifically for the beets. So I'm going to just juice those and put those greens in my smoothies and let the plant concentrate on the root part, the beet part of the plant. And here's another one of my planters that I have. Right there on that pole, that's not a strawberry, but that's a tomato plant. And I transplanted that last week. It is very young. I let that grow as a seedling for about maybe 8 weeks. And here's a look at my strawberries. They are doing well. I have strawberries planted all over the garden in containers. Strawberries is probably going to be the first thing that you see bloom in your garden. And when you pick your strawberries, they grow even faster. So I get out there and I harvest them almost every morning and put a couple of them in my smoothies. But those are one of the fruit that you're going to get very quickly when you plant strawberries. That's another one. And they were very red and very sweet. Now these strawberries are called bare root strawberry plants, and I have a couple of videos that you can go back and look. You can actually see how I started those bare root strawberries. And those are my beautiful tomatoes. They're coming along. That container right there, that grow bag, is radish. And like I say, I use those greens for my smoothies. And I'm going to take some of those leaves off and prune them because I want to concentrate on the roots in the bottom of the planter. Look at those strawberries. They're beautiful. Now this is my salad raised bed, and that's lettuce, the front part of the raised bed, parsley. We got salad for days. And that's one of my containers where I have peppers and I also have eggplants. Oh, look, I did pick those strawberries. Like I said, I eat those every morning. If I don't eat them in the garden, I bring them in and put them in a smoothie. And this is another one of my beds. Those are collard greens, and they are doing really well. That was the first thing that I transplanted at the beginning of the spring when it was still cold. So that's why they are flourishing so well. That's the oldest part of the garden. And this is a quick overview of what's going on. So this is the opposite side of the garden. This is where I have some more containers, plastic bean containers. And in this container is my tomatoes, basil, onion, and marigold. This is on the opposite side of the garden, and they are doing very well. I'm very proud of these. And here are my chilies. I just grew those in a simple red bucket, and they are flourishing well. So get your containers together and start your garden. Thanks for taking time to look at this video, look at this garden tour with me. Like, subscribe, and share. Happy gardening 2024.